Hey guys, and today I want to take you through something very, very special. Now, this is an exact process that I've used time and time again, but not just me, also all of my clients have to use this process. And specifically why we use this process is taking ourselves from our current self and our current reality, and it's allowing us to become the version of us that we need to become in order to create the life that we desire to live. So let's break it down so that you can start using this system for yourself. So the first thing you need to do is get clear on the exact amount of money that you would like to make. So not like a rough, maybe 10 to 15, no, an exact amount of money. Okay, so we're just going to go for, 10K per month at the moment because that's the holy grail. That's where a lot of people want to get to. If they can get to 10K per month, they really feel like they've accomplished something and they've made it to a certain level of success within the online space. So let's just go with 10K per month, okay? So the exact amount I want to make is $10,000 every single month. The second part is to close your eyes and take yourself through a guided meditation, a visualization of exactly how you would live your life now that you're making that exact amount of money. So from the moment you wake up, what does your morning look like? Okay, and just start to see, now that you're making that much money, see it coming into your bank account, and then just start seeing, what would your life look like? What would the day look like? So start in the morning. What would your morning routine look like? Would you spend time with the family? Would you do some personal development, some meditation, some gratitude? What would your perfect morning look like now that you are making $10,000 every single month? And then move through your day. When do you start work? How long do you work for? What times are you available for your clients? How much time are you spending with your loved ones and your family? When's it your time? Where you just get to time to just be you and just do the things that you want to do. And you're just going to go through your entire day from morning till night, exactly what the perfect day looks like for you now that you're making $10,000 a month. The third process that you go through is start to tap into the emotions. Okay, so now that you're making that $10,000 a month and you get to live that dream day that you've just been able to create for yourself, how do you feel? What is the emotions that you are experiencing? Okay, and really, really feel into these. Okay, so feel it. Like imagine seeing that much money coming into your bank every single month. What would the emotion feel like seeing that happen? What would the emotions feel like being able to live that day that you've just visualized for yourself? And just really feel the emotions going through every single cell of your body. Really live the experience as it's already happened. Okay, you're there, you're living it, you're experiencing it. What are the emotions? Feel into them, smile. Live it like it's already happened. Live it like it's your reality. Okay, and once you've done that, you then move it from the emotional body up into the mental body. Okay, so what are the beliefs that you now have about yourself? Now that you make $10,000 a month, now that you get to live that day, now that you feel those emotions, okay, what are the beliefs you have about yourself? Okay, what's your internal dialogue like? How do you talk to yourself now? Okay, what are the characteristic traits that you now possess, having made that much money and being able to live this life and serve these clients and, have this freedom that you've now got within your life to be able to live life on your terms? Okay, and really just see exactly who you are within your identity, within your belief system, within your characteristic traits, and really just tone in on that. Really become very, very present with the exact mindset you have now that you are that exact person. And then once you've gone from that, which is the fourth stage, you go to the fifth stage, and the fifth stage is the physical body. See yourself. What does your physical presence look like? Okay, what does the energy that you're giving off? What do people feel when they're around you? What's the facial expression? Are you smiling? Are you relaxed? See yourself living that life. Who's around you? Okay, start to see what your physical reality looks like now that you're living that life. So simply all we're doing with this process is you are getting super clear on the exact amount of money that you want to make. Then you're shifting your awareness into what is the day going to look like? What's a day in the life look like now that you're making that much money? Then you're going into the emotional body. What does it feel like now you live that life and have that much money? Then you go up into the mental. What do you talk to yourself like? What's your belief system like? What are the characteristic traits? Okay, and then after that, you go to the physical reality and you see yourself, how you look, how you act, what other people feel when they're around you, the other people that you've got in your immediate circle. So you're just going to go with that. The emotional, the mental, and the physical, all based around that exact amount of money, living that exact day. And then all you need to realize in this moment that you've just tapped in to a higher version self. But the beauty about this process is that's already there. You haven't had to become anything. That's actually what's there, and it's available to you every fucking day of your life. Now, here's the thing. Most people don't give themselves access to that because they've got these limitations. They don't feel into the emotions. Okay, they got a negative emotional state. They're in lack, not abundance. Okay, they've got self-doubt. They've got a poor internal dialogue. You know, they're talking poorly about themselves. They've got self-minimizing talk. The way that they show up means that people aren't receiving them that way. So you will be able to see that version of you during that 5 or 10 minute visualization. You've just been able to access a version of you that is free from those internal limitations. All of that bullshit that holds you back wasn't present in the version of you that was living that life that you want to live for yourself. So this is the beauty, when my previous mentor Christina taught me this, is you have to be the version of you worthy of the outcome you're looking for. You can't get the outcome and then you become the person. No, you be the person and then you get the reward. And that's where a lot of people have got this fucked up. They've got it the other way around. They're waiting for a result. They're waiting for something to happen, and then they will give themselves permission to be that person. But that's not how it works. You need to be that person. You need to be that version. And when you do that and you show up like that over a period of time, one day you will just open your eyes and you'll be fucking living that life. And why do I know this to be true? Because I've seen it happen time and time again. Not just for me, not just for my clients, but also for the people that taught me this and what I've seen for all of their clients. Everything starts within your mind. Your life is a direct reflection of your past thoughts. And it's also a reflection of your identity, your beliefs, your emotions, everything. Okay? So if you're not happy with the life you're living right now, please understand that you have manifested this life. But also, that should excite you because it means you have the fucking power to change your life and to become whoever you need to become. Okay, you can be the version of you right now. And what will happen when you do this process, and I recommend you do this 5 times a day. Okay, so immediately when you wake up, then every 4 hours, and then once at night. Okay, do it 5 times throughout the day. And if you do that, what you're going to be doing is starting to train your subconscious. What you're going to be doing is starting to shift your identity. What you're going to be doing is tapping into the right emotions that you need to feel on a day-to-day basis so that you can completely start to shift your entire way of being. Okay, and also by doing this, you are training yourself who you need to be and what parts of you need to let go. And that's the beauty about this particular process, is you just get to let go. You don't need to go and do some deep trauma work. You don't need to go and sit in the past and go through all of that bullshit and carry that baggage around with you. You can just start to see what your future looks like, and with the exact amount of money, how you want to live your life, how you feel, how you think, how you behave. Start to mentally rehearse that. And then when you open your eyes, you give yourself you give yourself instruction from the future you to the current you, and you see exactly how you need to show up for yourself in order to get that result. And if you do that over a period of time, I promise you, one day you'll just open your eyes and you'll be living that fucking life. And this exact process is exactly what took me from construction to a 6-figure business within just a few short months. Okay, so my visualization I used to have with the life I was living, and bearing in mind, I was living in the UK, making a small amount of money, working in construction. My visualization, I was making $10,000 cash every single month. I was living in a beautiful tropical paradise. And this exact vision that I had for myself was a villa. And there was a kitchen. There was an island in the middle of the kitchen. There was a living space. There was these big French doors that could slide all the way back. Then there was an infinity pool. There was a bit of land with like palm trees and, just like kind of like some greenery. Then there was the ocean, and then there was a sunset, perfect sunset with the sun being orange just as it was dropping beneath the horizon. All of the sky lit up orange. That was the vision that I had for myself. That was in January of 2021. Fast forward to June, on my birthday, I had rented a villa in Thailand for my birthday. Now I knew the villa had a rooftop terrace, and that's why I rented the villa, because I had a rooftop terrace, I had a jacuzzi on there, and I knew based on where it was on the island that I'd be able to see a sunset from that particular place. However, it did not show me what the living space was properly from the view of the kitchen. Okay, so on my birthday, I went out of the jacuzzi, went down into the kitchen, poured myself a glass of wine, and as I turned around, that exact fucking image that I'd pictured 5 months previous was what I was seeing. Okay, so even as I say it now, all of the hair on my arm stand up, because I had manifested the exact vision. So I had the kitchen with the island, the living space, the French doors were pulled all the way back. I had the pool, the land, the ocean, and the sunset. That exact image that I had was what I was looking at. And at that point, I'd been living in Thailand for 3 months. I was making 10K per month. I was living the life that I'd visualized for myself. Okay, that is the power of this process. So again, All you need to do, get super fucking clear. How much money do you want to be making? The exact amount. Then what would be the life that you would be living once you're making that much money? Then you tap into the emotions, the mental and the physical of your being. And then 5 times a day, you do that visualization for about 5 to 10 minutes at a time. And then when you open your eyes and you go back into your life, you show up with that identity, that version of you that you see in the visualization. Okay, and you simply let go of what you need to let go of, the things that are holding you back, and you just show up as that version of you. And if you show up as that version of you, that exact amount of money will land in your bank, and that exact day that you want to be living will be the life that you're living. Okay, so give it a go, commit to this process, and then come back to me and drop in the comments and let me know how you got on with it.